Yeah, that's why I said I love him. I love having his support. You know what I'm saying? His support is like very, very different from what I've had in the past. And
whew, this whole situation between Remy Ma, Papoose, and Claressa Shields is pure chaos. What started as one of the strongest relationships in hip-hop has turned into a messy public breakup with cheating rumors, leaked messages, and even fights. Now, Remy Ma says she's over Papoose, but her actions tell a different story. She's out here watching his every move, especially with his new girlfriend, Claressa. And let's just say, Remy and Claressa do not like each other. A few months ago, they went off on each other online, dragging each other over Papoose. You'd think Remy would have moved on by now, especially after dragging Claressa through the mud. But nope, she's still holding on. Remy even posted some things that made it clear she's ready to fight if it comes to that. She mentioned how she's not new to physical altercations and even said she enjoys boxing. It's clear she's not backing down without a fight, literally or emotionally. Meanwhile, word on the street is that Papoose might be ready to propose to Claressa soon, and Remy is not happy. That news really set her off again. It's shocking because for years, Remy and Papoose were seen as the ultimate ride-or-die couple. If anyone was going to survive the ups and downs of fame and
just tell me stop doing the business. If I found out you was in the help, that could really ruin your image. We're talking Barack and Michelle, Pap and Rim. It's us. Got a poster child symbol for black.
in prison time, it was supposed to be them. Let's not forget, Remy got locked up in 2008 for shooting someone, and she had over 6 years to serve. Through it all, Papoose stayed loyal. No cheating rumors, no scandals, just a man holding it down for his wife. Fans respected him for that. In a world where loyalty is rare, he seemed like a true example of it. They even got married while she was still in prison. When she came out, he was right there, supporting her, helping her rebuild her life. In 2018, they welcomed a baby girl, Reminisce. They blended their family perfectly. Remy had a son from a past relationship, and Papoose had 3 kids of his own. But then things started to change. By 2023, cheating rumors started flying, this time about Remy. People were saying she was involved with rapper Easy the Block Captain. It got so serious that Papoose reportedly ran into Easy at an event and knocked him out. Things really exploded during a rap battle when rapper Geechee Gotti accused Remy of cheating with Easy right in the middle of the event. And the craziest part? Easy didn't deny it. That's when people realized something was really off between Remy and Papoose. Eventually, it looked like Papoose had had enough. He moved.
You want to know the details? Yeah. It's on the details. If you heard it, did something to me over a female, and he ain't dead, it's probably because I still got the female.
On and started dating Claressa Shields, the boxing champ. Remy tried to act like she didn't care, but behind the scenes, she was clearly unraveling. Remy recently went off on Instagram, exposing private messages between Papoose and Claressa. One message showed Claressa asking Papoose to just let her know when he got home safe or if he fell asleep in the Sprinter van. Remy mocked her for it, saying Claressa hung up the phone scared as soon as she heard Remy's voice. But it didn't stop there. Remy claimed Claressa and her PR team were spreading fake stories to make her look bad and make Papoose look like a saint. She even said Papoose told her Claressa was ugly and that he would never be with her seriously. Then Claressa supposedly freaked out when she saw what Remy had posted and demanded that Papoose do something before her PR team lost it, especially since she's got a movie coming out soon and doesn't want her name dragged through drama. Remy kept spilling tea. She said she had proof that Papoose had been plotting against her while pretending to be supportive. She also leaked texts showing Claressa practically begging Papoose for attention, saying she felt stupid and ignored, asking for flowers and quality time, only to be told she was tripping. Remy clapped back hard. She called herself a one-man woman.
She said, you ain't have a fight in recent times. You're really not ready for this work. She said, it's natural. She don't have to. It's not even like talking about fighting. Sometimes people be needing hands put on them. And I love boxing. It's one of my favorite sports.
very, very different from what I've had in the past, and how he speaks to me and stuff is very different. There you go. We deserve each other. But I don't know, it's kind of one of those things. I was like, I want to keep him all to myself.
Saying she'd always been loyal and that Papoose was the one playing games. She claimed he never bought Claressa anything because he thinks he is the prize, not her. Then she said, "I'm not even mad, I'm happy. That's why your man is mad." Finally, Papoose responded and he didn't hold back. He called Remy a narcissist, accused her of repeatedly cheating, and said she's been refusing to sign divorce papers for years. He said he didn't want to bring their drama online for the sake of their 6-year-old daughter, but had to speak up now. He also denied ever trying to get her arrested, saying she was the one who lied to police. And about that infamous knockout? Papoose said he didn't hit Easy because of the affair, but because the guy shook his hand and then slept with his wife. Papoose said he spent last Christmas with their daughter while Remy went off with Easy. He claimed Remy begged him to lie about the fight and said she made up stories to gain sympathy. Remy hit back, saying Papoose has a gambling problem and was trying to use that to pressure her into a divorce. She also accused him of being jealous of her success and trying to sabotage her battle rap league. Then things got even darker. She said he was physically violent, that he attacked her in their garage, and that construction workers had to call the police to get him off her. At this point, it's clear their so-called picture-perfect love story has fallen apart completely. They've both been out here performing like everything was good for so long, but the truth is, it's been bad for a while. What once looked like an unbreakable bond is now nothing but chaos, accusations, and broken trust.
I believe that sometimes people need to fight it out. Because talking doesn't do it. Sometimes you can talk. Like if it's certain situations, you could talk to a person, you express how you feel, they express how they feel, y'all come to a mutual agreement that y'all either don't agree or, you might start seeing it from another person's point of view. When it gets to the level, or when you deal with people that, like, sometimes how I used to be, I don't even want to hear that shit. I don't give a fuck how you feel. I don't care what you thought. What's up? What we doing? And that's where I come in. She said, you ain't have a fight in recent times. You really not ready for this work. She said, it's natural. She don't have to. It's not even like talking about fighting. Sometimes people be needing hands put on them.
They tried to act like everything was all good, but you can only fake happiness for so long before the truth starts to spill. Eventually, the cracks started showing, and Remy Ma came forward with receipts. She said she and Claressa Shields used to be cool, until Claressa started getting close to Papoose. Remy even posted screenshots showing Claressa sliding into her DMs, wishing her a happy new year, and then just days later, asking for advice on how to show off her body. That was the moment Remy knew something wasn't right. Remy didn't hold back either. She said she felt betrayed because she supported Claressa and kept quiet even when she knew what was really going on. She told Claressa, "You're lying to the public, but you don't even know what I've been through." She warned her that everything would come to light, and when it does, Claressa would regret it. Claressa eventually got tired of all the subtle jabs and responded directly. She fired back saying, "I can't believe a grown woman is acting like this. It's embarrassing." Remy hit back again saying, "I'm not even 45 yet, but you're only 29 and already aging badly. And by the way, I'm not your enemy. Maybe ask your man to buy you some flowers instead of worrying about me." Then Remy threw a major
Yeah, that's why I said I love him. I love having his support, you know what I'm saying? His support is like very, very different from what I've had in the past, and how he speaks to me and stuff is very different. There you go. We deserve each other. But I don't know, it's kind of one of those things. I was like, I want to keep him all to myself. I didn't really
jab, saying Papoose was with another woman that week, not Claressa. But Claressa turned the tables and said Remy faked texts to start drama. She called her bitter and accused her of being desperate for attention. Claressa even challenged her to a fight, setting a date for February 2nd and daring Remy to show up. But when that day came, Remy was nowhere to be found. It wasn't that surprising, though. Remy might be tough, but Claressa is a pro boxer and an MMA fighter. She would have handled that fight easily. Still, the fact that Remy keeps talking about Papoose, even though she claims she's moved on, says a lot. Clearly, she's not over him. Remy has even said that sometimes talking things out isn't enough. She believes some people need to settle things physically. She admitted she loves boxing and thinks it's a way to release tension. But while she talks about being unbothered, it's obvious the rumors about Papoose buying a ring for Claressa have her spiraling. And her fling with Easy the block captain, that's a mess too. Word is, he's already seeing other women. So now, it looks like Remy lost both men. Meanwhile, Papoose is out here showing off Claressa proudly. He's saying things like, "We deserve each other." And Claressa has made it clear she's ready to be his wife. She said his support feels different, like something she's never had before. That has to sting for Remy, especially since they once looked like the strongest couple in hip-hop. Want me to continue the story from here?